Hey, it's John, Indoor Hydroponics. How you guys doing? Welcome back to basics. Got some plants started here in the basement. I'm going to do a little voiceover over this because the original video that I took was horrible in terms of the audio, so bear with me. All right. Got a mishmash of different plants here. That right there, that side of the flat is peppers. These were all these different seedlings were planted out about 9 days ago. And it's a mishmash of different seed stock. They're all sitting under these T5 lights here. It's a 4-bulb T5, so it puts out some pretty decent heat, which is good. Got another flat going on there. Got some different tomatoes started and transplanted there. But bottom line is everything in this flat is all old seed stock. Everything on the right side of it is got some dwarf type tomatoes, which we'll get into later on in future videos. But there is one that I do want to kind of show off right now in terms of its old seed stock, 3 years old. And I'm going to focus the camera in on it in just a second. Right there. Those are unbelievable. Those are, again, everything was planted out at the same time, and all things being equal with the dwarf tomato plants, those just look absolutely amazing. Every seed that I planted and each cell popped up. They're so much further along than everything else. It's pretty incredible. So it's an heirloom variety, guys, and it's called Mexico Midget. And so normally what I would do in a situation like this is to create space and room. I would cut out the weakest plants and just let the more dominant plant grow out. I just think it's kind of wasteful, particularly in these times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove one of the cells that has 3 plants in them, and we're going to break them apart gently, offer some additives and things of that nature, and get these things transplanted into styrofoam cups, something a little bit bigger, trying to get them to grow out and not be wasteful and killing any of the existing plants just because they're so prolific and they do look so good. And just quite honestly, I'll just have that many more plants. So I think it's going to be really cool. I'll show you how I'm going to do this right quick, or at least the method behind it. They are going to be transplants into dirt. So let's get started. All right, guys, here we are at my wet bar. You guys probably use your wet bar for other reasons, like mixing drinks and stuff like that. I do not. I use it for playing with plants and seedlings and stuff like that. What I got going on here is a couple of products off to the right there. I got my seedling. It's got 3 plants in it. Got a styrofoam cup. It's just some holes drilled in and just poke some holes in the bottom of it for some drainage, filling it up with some potting mix. And then I'm going to take these three seedlings and I'm going to gently break them apart. You are going to rip some of the roots. It's okay. They will recover. But I'm going to also use some of this Rapid Start from General Hydroponics. It's unnecessary, but I have it on hand, so I'm going to use it anyway just to give it kind of a boost after transplant. I'm going to put 2 drops into a cup and mix it up. If you really wanted to get adventurous, you could use some rooting powder, dip the ends of the plant in some rooting powder and then put it in the soil. I'm not going to use that because these are not cuttings or anything of that nature, but if you have it on hand and you wanted to give it a boost, go ahead, feel free, use it. I think it's unnecessary. I'm just going to stick with the Rapid Start. So let's continue. Here we are. I've broke up the 3 seedlings ever so gently. I did get a couple of root tears on it. It's okay. Something important to point out here is bury it all the way up to the leaves. Obviously, most people know this with tomatoes, but if in case you don't, all those little hairy like fibers that come off the stem of a tomato are all potential roots, okay? So don't fill your cups up all the way. Leave some space, put it in, and fill it up to the greenery. And as these things grow out, guys, fill in around them, okay, with some more dirt. The more dirt that's surrounding the stem, the better, because you're going to get more roots. More roots means more water uptake, more nutrient uptake, and you're just going to get a better product. I have given them an initial watering, and then again, I have one of these styrofoam cups full of water, a couple of drops of that rapid start in there, just barely any. So now I'm going to give them a drench of this with the rapid start there. I'm going to give them a drench just to kind of give them a boost, and then I'm going to let that drain off. I'm going to use the cups as a water catcher. I think I'll probably show that in a second. If not, the most important thing to do here from this point on is to keep them out of direct light for a couple of days. Indirect light's okay, but direct light, don't do it. The plants need time to recover, and you don't want to burn them up under lights, especially after transplant here. So give these things a couple days. They're going to be fine. In fact, I'm going to prove it in a video. I will come back in a couple of days, show you the progress. We're going to get them back under the lights, let them continue to grow. So don't be wasteful, guys, on your seedlings. If you have the ability to split them up, you'll get more plants, more production, and more food. So thanks for checking in, guys. Appreciate you. And I'll give an update in, I don't know, a few days. Thanks, guys. Peace.